my friends? Happy hump day. It's time for the question of the day. If you're just now following this, every day, supposed to be every day, I am drawing a question, a random question out of this bowl and answering it live with all of you. So always encourage you to answer with me. If you want to drop your response in the comments section, I'd love to see it. But without further ado, what is today's question? It is, if I could ask one person, alive or dead, only one question, who would you ask and what would you ask? Man, that's a mouthful. If you could ask one person, alive or dead, only one question, who would you ask and what would you ask? Oh my goodness. I can take this one a lot of different directions, and it probably requires more thought or time than I can give it right now because I'm on the spot. So I'm going to pick two people. I don't know, just first two people that came to my mind. Number one, Nolan Ryan, because, I'm a baseball guy, and Nolan Ryan was, and still is, my idol as a pitcher. Ken Griffey was my idol as a hitter, and then Nolan Ryan was definitely my idol as a pitcher. Just loved his mentality, his aggressiveness, going right at people, saying, here, I dare you to hit it. So if Nolan Ryan, if he was sitting right here next to me, what would I ask him? One question. My gosh. One question. So I like the mental side of the game, so my question would have to be mental preparation or something along those lines. I think I would ask Nolan Ryan something to the degree of what was your mental preparation, your mental routine like going into a game? And sidebar, when you were facing a particular batter in a game, one of the better ones, what was your mindset when it comes to attacking the strike zone and going right after people? Like, give me a glimpse into what was going on up here, rather than just the physical athleticism that we were able to see on television. I want to know what was going on up here and really how he approached the game, how he approached his preparation, how he approached going after batters. I would really want to tap into that if he was sitting right here. So I can probably reword that in something far more succinct or impactful, but hopefully you get the drift of where I'm going because I'm just on the fly here. Second person would be mom or dad, if you're watching this, my grandpa, my dad's dad. Both of which, obviously, I never had the opportunity to meet him, nor did my father, because unfortunately he had passed away when my dad was still in his mom's belly. As I'm told, long story short, there was a very bad thunderstorm, I believe, and they lived on a farm kind of outside. They had a barn, and I believe they said that the lightning struck the barn, and my grandpa, my dad's dad, went out into the storm with the barn on fire to save the animals and try and do what he could to prevent more damage from happening. And I think they said they remember seeing bales of hay just being thrown out of the barn, and that were on fire. Just he was in there throwing out the bales of hay, trying to probably stop the fire from spreading, and unfortunately he never made it out. So I would want to ask him, I just would have so many questions. Like, tell me about you. Tell me about your life. Tell me about the adversities and struggles you've had to overcome and what you learned from them. Tell me about your love and marriage for my grandma, my dad's mom. I just would want to know about his life. Like, I don't really know a whole lot about him, and what people thought of him, and just how he went about caring for others. I just would have so many questions. So screw this. I'm not allowed to just ask him one. I would have many questions. But I just think that would be a really fun and interesting conversation to have. So anyways, those are my two. What about you? If you could ask one person, I cheated, alive or dead, one question, what would you ask and who would you ask? Drop that below. Love to hear from you. Thanks, guys.